Elon and Zuck beefing in the virtual world and the physical world.
What do you think about Elon suing Zuck for Threads?
I don't think it's going to go through.
No.
Yeah, how can you, on what grounds can you sue?
I think he has the source code open.
For Twitter?
I think Elon made it open source and just like kind of like put the source code out there, and I think that is going to cause a lot of problems if it goes to litigation. Because they can say, oh, did you hire ex Twitter employees? Yes. But I don't think they breached contract because I think they were terminated for a long enough time. They would have to prove that they like violated some type of like non-compete, which I don't think they can do. And then on top of that, it's all open source code, so they can just look at it and be like, yeah, you got access to it.
Yeah, I don't know, the Threads
And if
thing.
he hired all of them as consultants, I think that gets around the contracts because they're not employees.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you fired them, so if you fire, you're not go to a competitor. Unless you gave me a crazy severance, I think I just do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Fired unceremoniously, it seemed like. They just woke up to an email that they were fired. And I can't go work for a competitor? That seems crazy.
Has anybody used it?
No, I have not.
posted one thing on it.
Yeah, the major part of the lawsuit is that Meta recruited several former Twitter employees who possess and even currently have access to Twitter's trade secrets and other confidential information.
Yeah, I like these tech lawsuits. I just don't think go through. There's so many Twitter knockoffs. Like there's Mastodon, there's Blue Sky. Like
What's the Trump one?
yeah, Truth
Social.
Like
Social.
there's so many that have basically copied it. Like I mean, Blue Sky is literally created by Jack Dorsey. That is a stripped down version of Twitter.
So what is the end game here? Like, is Elon just trying to, what is it called, stir up waters to catch fish? Is he just using this as an opportunity to promote Twitter? Like engaging in the beef, and then hopefully, you know, that will take people back over to Twitter where he's tweeting about it. You know, like all of his criticism of Zuckerberg come from Twitter. So he's maybe driving traffic over to Twitter. But I don't know. I don't think Threads is.
I think he's fucking up hard.
He's fucking up bad.
You think?
Yeah.
Yes.
I couldn't believe he actually bought Twitter. I'll say that forever. I thought that was just publicity. We're getting whatever.
No, that
I'm
I
going to pull out of the deal at the last second. When it happened, I was like, what is your end game here? And Twitter just seems worse. One cool thing is you can upload a whole video for however long. It don't matter. But then, like, remember that day where you could only read X amount of tweets and they just stopped letting you read tweets?
No, I'm not a loser. I'm not. Did they really tell you reach your limit?
Yeah. When it was like
pay for
not that many.
verification.
Yeah,
So
they're just trying to get everybody to pay the $8. I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
So
is that
it was
still
like-
the way?
I think they raised the threshold,
but still at a certain point you're gonna need to get, which I haven't hit now.
Why are they going to this pay model?
They're going away from ad revenue and just trying to make it subscription, like make all the money on a subscription side. And so that's the issue because no one wants to pay for something that they were using for free.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why he
Massive
thinks that he's
miscalculation.
gonna. Yeah, no, that's
$44
what I
billion.
don't get it.
You don't think about this before you spend $44 billion on something?
And like so many celebrities are fine with not having their blue check there. They don't give a fuck.
I'm curious.
Do you have your blue check? I don't.
think
Who gives
so.
a fuck?
And so it's like he fucked up.
I don't know. It might be too soon to say. Like, it is interesting to me that so many other like channels have taken some of the things that Twitter's done, like paying for verification through Instagram. I think Facebook has it as well now.
Yo, the NFL stole shit from the XFL. That don't make the XFL a good league. You know what I mean? Don't make the XFL a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's too soon. I feel like it's too soon to say it's.
I'm just looking. What is his
failure.
end goal? That's what I'm trying to say. Like he's really active right now. I don't think that he's really active because he believes he's going to win this lawsuit against Threads. I don't think Threads is unique enough that people will totally transition and go over there. I think it's like fun for people right now because they feel like they get a bunch of new followers and they'll be like one of the few people that are on this space. But I don't know if it has anything compelling enough to like go there and digest content. You know, like TikTok is undeniably entertaining.
Yeah.
Like you went to it and you're like, wow, this is better than all the other apps.
Yeah.
Like just scrolling. Now, Instagram's kind of caught up with Reels and YouTube with Shorts, but when it was just TikTok that had that feature
Crazy.
where it's like, you don't even need to follow anybody. We know what you like.
My wife is still so addicted to TikTok.
It's
It drives me
unbelievable.
nuts.
It's like, if you have like 30 minutes, you and your wife, and you just decide to scroll TikTok, you laugh together.
Yeah.
You might cry to video. It's like, I can't believe I'm making this argument for TikTok. It could be fucking Reels, it could be Shorts, whatever. But this type of entertainment, you get like a lot of feelings out of a 30-minute thing.
China
That's
got
why I had to say Reels and I had to say
China
Shorts,
got
'cause
this guy.
I
He
felt
was so close to
I
China.
felt myself,
China got
bro.
this guy, bro.
I fucking felt myself. All I'm trying to say is, I don't see myself going on Threads for breaking news. I think it's exciting, and it was really easy conversion because you do it all through Instagram pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, do you want to follow everybody you already follow? Yeah.
Not only that, the people that have huge audiences on Instagram automatically get this huge audience on Threads. So if
Right.
it does blow up and take over Twitter, then boom, I've got a whole
Oh,
other
is
stream.
that? Because I'm trying to figure out how Zuckerberg thinks he can get people to Threads over Twitter.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
how big.
they made it super easy.
You get to bring your followers.
It's really
over.
convenient. My issue with those is like the people that are like Twitter's smart people, Instagram is like pretty people. You know what I mean? Like the biggest pages on Instagram are like aggregate pages where it's like people just post a ton of different content, like Instagram models, and I don't know if people want to hear what they have to tweet.
No.
You know what I mean? So you're trying to bank on pulling Twitter levers over to Threads to then get like smart people on Threads and then pretty people on Instagram, and then you take over the whole thing.
The only chance I have is that Twitter goes under. And then there's an alternative that exists where all your followers already are.
Right.
That works.
And it's like having all Apple products where it's just like it's synced up. It's easy.
Yeah.
But are you going to get journalists over to Threads? That's like the big.
I think it's easy copy and paste. I think you'll get all the same articles there, and it will be a literal mirror to Twitter. The question is, are they going to reconfigure the algorithm so you enjoy what you're scrolling on more? And I think that's the way I think that could see it winning, is go, we're not going to give you what you follow. We're going to give you what you enjoy.
That's what it's currently doing.
So they are TikTokifying it.
Yeah.
If it's
Twitter's
TikTok,
doing that too,
But
also.
Twitter's doing that too. So whichever algo is better, more enjoyable, will win. But Instagram has an opportunity to completely TikTokify Threads, and I wonder if that's. I don't think it's more difficult. Who knows?
I think if they find a way to just integrate it with Instagram where you don't have to use a separate app. Like just have like a swipe where it's like, I want to use Threads while I'm in Instagram.
Just like a different window.
Because
Yeah.
like so many people would tweet something and then copy their tweet and then post it on Instagram. Now if you could just do that.
And
with
also
a click-
take your thread and post it to your IG story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you have
just have it in
complete
just one app.
synergy,
Yeah.
then they might be able to get it popping.
Yeah.
They have
This going off this app and then open another app is a huge barrier to entry.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
They have
Miles.
the IG story thing. So like now if you see a thread in there and you click on that thread, it takes you right to the
Smart. Yeah. Okay, so that kind of synergy is and that seamlessness, like you were saying, that's what Apple does so well.
Yeah.
It's like everything is just your fucking watch is connected to your TV, is connected to your computer, your phone. Yeah,
It does
that's
feel rushed though.
the Threads thing.
Yeah.
In what way?
Like it feels kind of like a beta
glitchy? It's
version.
in beta.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
And it's like I'm like, why wouldn't you wait till the product is like great before you put it out?
You think he's trying to capitalize on the beef, the we're gonna fight thing?
I think it's a little bit of that, but I also think there's a lot of other Twitter competitors popping up. Like there's one, it's called Spill, that like I recently got on, and it's more targeted for, Black urban community, but
That's the fun one.
it popped so quick, and I think they saw it's like, oh shit, we need to get
We
out
got to
there
get on
before-
this
yeah.
before.
I
Interesting.
think that might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they sense chum in the waters with Twitter. Like
Yeah.
it's getting weak. I thought Elon knew Zuckerberg was going to launch Threads, and that's why he started this whole "we need to fight" beef shit.
Oh,
Because I
that's a good
assumed he
take.
knew this was coming.
That's a good take.
Yeah, I assume he got ahead of it once he heard about Threads, and
He
was
had to
like,
have heard before we
yeah,
heard.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a great take.
I want to see that fight though.
Yeah.
I would love to see that fight.
Elon
I would
is
watch it.
brutalizing him, son.
Yeah.
Elon's like 6'4" or something. He's like a big fucking walrus-looking guy. And Mark is what, 5'8"?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like his jiu-jitsu is not good enough
But-
where you can mitigate that type of weight difference.
But I don't think Elon's like working out.
I think he's gonna
think
lay on
he's
him.
just doing Ozempic. I think Zuckerberg is fucking working out.
So you think he
what
could
was that
tire him
workout
out?
shit that y'all did? The
CrossFit?
100.
Oh, the Murph.
Yeah, like Zuckerberg does
He's
that.
getting after it.
Yeah.
But
I'll take a small guy who's
Yeah.
12 years
agile and
older
shit.
though.
Who?
Elon's 52. Zuckerberg is 39.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe he just gets exhausted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really interesting what Zuckerberg did. He started doing jujitsu and like integrated himself into MMA and then used that as clout for people to think that he was cooler than the painted white face guy that is a robot when he talks to Congress.
yeah.
And it fucking worked.
Yeah.
It fucking worked. Now he's talking shit on Threads, talking shit on Instagram, saying, "Yo, let's fight, let's do jujitsu, whatever." Like he jumped on the wave of MMA, and the wave of MMA has so much, I guess, masculine clout that it de-nerdified him.
Yeah.
He is cooler.
He is objectively cooler.
Undeniable.
He's looking cooler. He just physically is doing cooler things.
Unbelievable.
It happened right after his like metaverse announcements too, where he's like,
Yeah.
"I'm Mark, and this is my digital."
Yeah, he
metaverse."
bombed on that metaverse shit.
But he's looking cooler too, because like you
100%.
fit now, like
Yeah.
you out here.
Oh yeah, how much of all this is also just like, yo, Meta is in the fucking tank right now. Let's lift a valuation by making me look better. I can't make Meta any better right now, but I can make me look better.
100%.
The
And if
one
I
good
represent
thing
this company.
I feel like from the name change is that now that they have Threads, the fact it's not associated directly with Facebook, I actually think gives Threads a better chance. Like Facebook, I feel like it's such an antiquated name. The idea of like a young person using a Facebook product feels weird to them.
Yeah.
So even just having it be Meta, like Threads by Meta or whatever, makes it a little better. And this is the first product I feel like they launched since changing the name. So in that regard, I'm like, that is one benefit of just changing the name. Even if the product, like the metaverse, didn't work, just having the name Meta, I think is better than Facebook.
Interesting.
Regardless.
And you can post videos and stuff on Threads, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So essentially, it's going to be a better version of Facebook.
yeah.
It's like Facebook for young people.
Exactly.
So that you replace Facebook, or not even replace it. You let the old people stay over there on Facebook, and the young people start to adopt Threads if they want to.
Yeah.
And it's really like, do black people do it? That's what's going to come down to.
Yeah.
If black people go on Threads and it pops the fuck off and it's fun, like Black Twitter is fun, then I think people will go. If they don't, there's no fucking chance.
I think they're angling for younger people. I think that's the goal.
but they
Black
gotta
people.
get
Yeah.
Black Twitter going. Like
I haven't forgotten the name Spill, and I'm like, I need to go see what's up over there. That's
Yeah,
probably hilarious.
Spill's kind of cool. There's just not enough people yet. And so that's why I think Threads will probably win, because it's just so easy to
you need the
sign
numbers,
up.
bro. And they really made it easy to
Yeah.
sign up. It's like Apple Pay.
Yeah.
You know how like the most annoying thing is typing in your fucking information when you're about to buy something online.
Bro.
Your name, your fucking email, your all these
Yeah.
credit card, all these things. And then Apple Pay came in and it was just like tap once, done. I'll buy anything now.
Yeah.
There's no time for me to think about my purchase.
Yeah.
So and they're so good at that. You know when you get a code sent to you, texted you, and then it just auto-populates?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Apple's so good at all that. Get rid of every buried entry possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Help me spend.
Yeah.
Do you want to see the two of them fight?
No, I don't care.
Really?
I would.
I mean, I'll watch
I think
it.
I would watch it, yeah.
Yeah, I would watch the shit out of it, but I don't think it's good for like America.
Why?
Like two billionaires, like two of the biggest like technocrats that are like
very
ruling the country.
idiocracy. If you've seen that movie, it's
Yeah.
exactly what they would do.
Like I just don't think it's like a good global look. I don't know. To me, it feels like end of the empire.
Feels
vibes.
like a falling empire. I can see that. I can see that. I didn't think
I don't
that,
know if
but
it
I can
is, but
see
it does have that feeling to me.
I don't know. I think they just start like the new Logan Paul, Jake Paul fight league amongst billionaires. Now it's like other billionaires gonna want to get in there to be like, nah, I'm the toughest billionaire.
Yeah, I think that's
that
bad.
shit'll be fire.
I think the best way to prove toughness of billionaires is like to keep America on course. Like the corporations run the country, and that's good and bad. But as soon as they're less thinking about running the country, more thinking about like fucking up other billionaires within the same country, then I'm like, oh, that's bad for the country.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? It is entertaining as shit. Like I'm gonna watch it.
I'm here for entertainment, baby.
That's what it is. We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Bread and circus, my
That's what
boy.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
What did these Romans do? That's
That's what I'm saying. It feels circusy. So I'm like,
But if the Romans had the empires in the gladiator ring, or the emperors in the gladiator, you'd be like, well, but this
But
That's
we,
the thing.
And we don't have the only billionaires. Like, there's gonna be other people getting into that. You know,
Who?
One less Indian billionaire, but I mean, there might be other
he's
ones.
Pakistani, dude.
Oh, Pakistani. My bad. That was my bad.
I was trying to give
My bad. My bad. But
yeah,
yeah,
bro, that was a
like
celebration.
once they get in that, now it's gonna be on some country shit. Now we rooting for Zuck if he's going against the fucking Chinese billionaire.
yeah,
That's fire.
it's kind of cool.
I don't think the Chinese
gonna be
billionaires
like the
are going to
World
be
Cup.
allowed to go in this league.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
with China specifically. I think China's going to be like, you could do that. Another one of y'all could disappear. We have no problem.
the
making
question
Chinese
is,
billionaires disappear.
do we want Elon Musk spending 14 hours a week training, or 14 hours a week solving the problems that will hopefully continue the great legacy of the United States of America?
I'd rather him train than spend 14 hours a week on Twitter.
But that's not what I
understand, but I mean, he's already wasting his time doing shit that's not helping out the world. So it's like, whatever. If it takes him off Twitter, because he's kind of annoying on Twitter. So, hey, I'd rather you fight than be on Twitter.
I have not 180 on a person this hard in quite a while. I mean, I was all Elon everything.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, bro, what
I
the
know.
fuck
That's
are
what
you
I'm
doing?
saying. Like, shut up for a little bit. Maybe I can go back to liking you again if you just shut the fuck up.
He just
And
tweeted
then-
every once in a while some like smug shit. It was
Yeah.
funny. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Just too much. Too much
But
Elon.
now if he could fight, if he's fucking people up, and then still sending rockets to the fucking
nobody.
moon, let's do it.
Remember when Jimmy
I'm back
Kimmel
on
and
board.
Ted Cruz played basketball and it was like fucking 3-4 and they just had to cancel the match?
No, I'm not gay. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. I didn't even know they did.
Wait, what do you mean? It was 3-4.
It was like a horrible game. There
Yeah,
was
I
like
thought
really
Ted
low
Cruz
scoring.
won.
I think they called the game because it took too long. I could be wrong, but either way, it was just pathetic. It's like y'all aren't athletes. Why are we watching this?
Yeah.
And this would be the same thing.
It'd be the same thing. It would not
Maybe
be a good
not for
fight.
Zuckerberg as much because he's clearly in shape, but
For like someone gets head trauma, someone is fucking thinks of
that would be hilarious.
Yeah, they're fighting each other. I'm like, that is a very real possibility.
Shows how much you care about UFC fighters. Let those guys fuck their heads up.
Yeah, right?
The smart ones.
I mean, if you build a multi-billion-dollar company, I'm going to be more concerned about your brain.
Yeah, the country isn't in
Valid.
their hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
UFC
Like-
fighter, if they ran the country, then I'd be like, yo, you guys got to chill. Keep doing country stuff.
Yeah.
But the corporations run America, so I'm like, keep doing this.
Yeah, I don't want your focus on this fight. I'll be honest. I mean, I don't really think they're gonna fight. Like, I think it's just publicity, and I think it's good for both of them.
Yeah.
But I don't really think that they're gonna fight. There's no way.
It does keep Twitter and Threads that much more
I
in the
think
news.
Elon needs it.
Maybe.
He needs a W right now.
Maybe. I mean, just focus on the cars, man. Like, that's the other thing. You know, how do all great empires die? Spreading themselves too thin. And maybe that's what Elon's doing. Like, he's built this great empire.
And he's got SpaceX secondarily. You got
I mean,
Tesla, you got SpaceX.
Boring company. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of different ones. But it's like, yeah, maybe he's spreading himself too thin. You know, why don't you focus on... Now, granted, it's your life. Do whatever you want with your life.
He did step down from Twitter.
Right.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's getting back on track.
Yeah.
Yeah.